Hello everyone, and welcome to my Duel Today official news channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Nicole's final story, Sloan's brutal discipline for Jude stealing. Days of Our Lives spoilers reveal that Nicole Walker DiMera will exit laterally this time. With the verity about Jude Brady slated to come out any day now, what will Sloan Peterson Brady's discipline be? Could Nicole reply in an explosive manner, which will lead to two huge exits from the Peacock cleaner pieces? Keep reading and let's bandy the possibilities with this plot. Nicole Walker DiMera's double grief DOL spoilers reveal that Nicole was formerly grieving her baby boy when another tragedy passed. Right after Jude was delivered and failed, Nicole got another stunner. Nicole's other child, Holly Jonas, suffered a medicine overdose. Now that Holly has woken up from her coma, everyone is getting ready to celebrate Jude's christening. Before we get into Jude's christening, let's talk about Jude's hijacking for alternate. Suckers recall that Sloan keeps using the hijacking to ban Nicole from Jude's life. Still, the only reason why Nicole took Jude is because that is her baby. Sloan knows this, and what she really is spooked of is the bond between Nicole and Jude. Days of Our Lives spoilers reveal that Nicole offered the DiMera manse as Jude's christening venue. Eric Brady knew it would be a hard sell to Sloan. Eric didn't have the heart to tell Nicole no, however. Also, during the planning, Nicole helped Sloan soothe Jude. Nicole was suitable to sing to Jude and smiled rather of getting frustrated when the baby fussed. The bond and connection between the mama and child is clear. Also, Nicole went to explain why she abducted Jude. Nicole told Sloan that Marlena Evans, Deidre Hall, was suitable to explain why she committed the crime. Nicole was unbosoming her heart and soul to Sloan. Nicole's pain and her trying to take the high road was enough clear, too. Unfortunately, Sloan didn't really feel to watch. Looking precisely, I couldn't see one iota of guilt. That's one cold soul. When Nicole finds out the verity, she might explode. It would be easy to see and understand if Nicole attacked Sloan. Zucker is exiting, so could captivity be in her future? Maybe Nicole kills Sloan for her deceitful actions. What do you suppose is going to be Sloan's discipline after Nicole learns the verity about baby Jude? Will it lead to Nicole's exit from the cleaner? Partake your studies in the comment section below. Flashback to keep watching The Cleaner on Peacock to find out what happens coming. Holly poses as Teresa, Jada blasts homewrecker Stephanie. Days of Our Lives, spoilers recap for Wednesday, March 27th, reveals that Holly Jonas tried to tell Nicole DiMera that she was to condemn for what happened on New Year's Eve. Nicole claimed Holly was a victim and reflected on how she originally shut down any notion that the medicines could belong to Holly. Still, Nicole admitted she ultimately let dubieties creep in and set up herself wondering if she could been such a terrible mama that she missed the warning signs. Holly backed out of the concession and looked up the phone number for Tate Black's halfway house once she was alone. Once Holly posed as Teresa Donovan over the phone, she claimed she demanded to speak with Tate about commodity important. Meanwhile, Tate wrote in his journal as part of his commanded remedy. So he talked about his complicated passions for Holly and considered whether it was stylish to cut her out of his life. Tate got called to the phone and was surprised to find Holly on the line rather of Teresa. Holly was so sorry for what Tate was going through, so he offered a memorial that she had the power to fix it. After Holly explained why she was reluctant to make Nicole fall piecemeal again after everything she'd been through, Tate said he understood. Although Tate preliminarily allowed Holly was being selfish, he didn't feel that way presently and prompted her no way to come clean about the medicines. Holly sounded equivocal, but she had to hang up in a hurry since EJ DiMera came home. At Harris Michael's apartment on Wednesday's day's occasion, Xander Cook showed up to contend he was the bone. Who fired at him on the lading jetties? Despite Xander's questionable history, he claimed he was a changed man since he wanted to be better for Victoria Horton, Cook and Sarah Horton. Harris invited Xander to have some scotch with him and admitted he believed him. When Xander questioned why, Harris suggested that he knew what it was like to be indicted of commodity you didn't do. At the same time, Harris also knew what it was like to have a complex history and try to rise above it. After Harris scrabbled to find out if Xander knew who set him up, Xander admitted to allowing it was EJ at first and also changing his mind. Xander wondered if Harris recalled anything differently since he was the only viewer, but Harris stayed tight-lipped about flashing back Stefan DeMaris, Brandon Barish, guilt. At Eric Brady's apartment on Wednesday's DOL show, Marlena Evans stopped by and was affrighted to learn Eric agreed to let Nicole host the christening without checking with Sloan Brady first. Eric was repentant about that and explained that there was maybe a thaw in the pressure between Sloan and Nicole grounded on what he witnessed before. Eric also confessed his hunch that Holly was withholding word about New Year's Eve, but Marlena hoped the verity could come out soon. In the city forecourt on Wednesday's day's occasion, Stephanie Johnson checked on Everett Lynch aka Bobby Stein and suggested it'd be stylish for the Spectator to find a new PR establishment under the circumstances. Everett was the bone who hired Stephanie, but he encouraged her to stay on board and just work with Chad DiMera if she didn't want to work with Everett directly. Everett gave Stephanie updates on the weirdness of blocking out any recollections of his father, so she recalled how she asked about his pater. Formerly. Since Everett zoned out at the time, Stephanie assumed it was a sensitive subject and no way asked again. Everett also mentioned that Marlena wanted to try hypnotherapy, but he was spooked of what he might find out. Stephanie allowed. It was clear that Everett did the effects Bobby was indicted of, but she also allowed. Perhaps there was some mitigating factor. It might help Everett to know that he was truly a different person now, so he saw Stephanie's point. Everett also wondered if perhaps it was too important to hope that they might have another chance romantically. Stephanie assured Everett that she wasn't going to vanish on him since he demanded someone to lean on. That said, Stephanie didn't feel all that hopeful about further than fellowship. Still, Stephanie eventually suggested that nothing was insolvable, so that indeed gave Everett some hope as he prompted her not to give up on him. Subsequently, Everett ran into Marlena and admitted he'd enterprises about hypnotherapy, but she explained why it was a good thing and suggested they should move forward. Back with Stephanie on Wednesday's day's occasion, she caught Jada Hunter, Elia Cantu, trying to avoid her and brazened her about the tense vibe. Jada confessed that she saw Stephanie as the other woman, but Stephanie argued they were both victims. Since Stephanie helped break up her marriage, Jada didn't have the same perspective. Stephanie no way went digging for the details of Everett's life, so Jada allowed. Perhaps she just didn't want to squinch up her own happiness. Jada also lashed out over Stephanie giving sympathy to Everett when he was a lying sociopath, so Stephanie was offended over Jada's diatribe. At St. Luke's, Eric set up Nicole lighting a candle and saying a prayer, so he felt like it was fate and had a concession to make. Since Eric saw Nicole helping Sloan calm Jude Brady down, it warmed his heart. It meant a lot to Eric that he could still be musketeers with Nicole, so they both got emotional as she said their fellowship meant a lot to her, too. Days of Our Lives spoilers say Jude's christening will come with some curveballs, so stick with us for further prognostications on all the shocking news ahead.